Hey guys, how's it going? So today's texture pack is called the Bordercraft 2 and it's for Minecraft 1.4.7. Now you may notice on the link it may say something like 1.4.6, but in reality we know it's 1.4.7. Now the reason why I'm so ecstatic and so freaking loud for this thing is because I freaking love Borderlands! I love Totinos! Okay, scratch the Totinos part, but seriously, I've been waiting for this texture pack to be updated since 1.8 beta. Now imagine the thrill of somebody like me who's been playing in the beta days and you finally see a texture pack that's been updated all the way to 1.4.7. Now this texture pack is obviously based on Borderlands 2. The whole Borderlands detailing and texture design is freaking amazing. There's just something I gotta tell you guys. This is the 128 by 128 version. The texture pack creator did say that she will be releasing a 64 by 64 design. So I'm using the 128 by 128 because I could not wait. I actually freaking love Borderlands and this texture pack is called Bordercraft 2. So yeah, I'll start off by saying obviously the sun is extremely awesome. I love the way that's textured. I love the way it's like glaring and it's freaking huge and it's blue and it's awesome. Yeah! Now let's get on with this review. Right here we have the wooden fence and the wooden gate. Then there's the, you know, grass terrain and the dirt terrain. I'm sorry you guys, I'm so glad this texture pack actually updated. Like you have no idea I've been waiting so forever. So right here we have the dragon egg, and then we have the end stone, and then right here we have the portal to the end. Now you can clearly see these blocks around it, you know, that makes the end portal. It's freaking texture design so crazy. Like I love the whole cartoon based kind of style on the actual Borderlands game itself. I'm a huge fan of when it comes to Borderlands. I'm so happy this thing's here. So right here that I'm standing on top of is the obsidian. I love the way it's actually like extremely purple and you can clearly tell it's been, you know, awesomely edited and stuff. And then right here we have the Enderman. The Endermen do have some kind of texture designs. It's actually blue and the eyes are just like dimming and glaring. As for the dragon, it's kind of impossible for me to grab him and have him still, so I'll just try to zoom in and hope you guys can like see him. Okay, never mind. I can't even see him. If I can't see him, you can't see him. But the Ender Dragon seems to have gotten some changes. I'm trying to figure it out if I can get it. Alright, I probably won't be able to. I don't want to spend so much time like trying to grab this Ender Dragon. So, I'm pretty sure you guys will be able to see it, like, in the images or something, like, maybe somebody... Oh, here we go. I guess this is a little bit more brighter. I'll try to figure something out. Eventually, when I find texture packs, like, as dark as this, I'll try to figure out some way that I can actually grab the Ender Dragon. But it is detailed differently, so let's check out the Overworld. I'm freaking glad this thing came back! Yeah! So right here we have the iron bars and the sugar canes. You can clearly tell by the design, it's just so amazing. Oh my god, the idea of having a Borderlands 2 texture pack design into the Minecraft game is like a freaking huge bonus for me because I freaking love Borderlands! So right here we have the cobblestone, the stone, the diamond, the gold, the iron, the coal, the lapis, and the redstone. Now I do love the way the texture design is, you know, put into this, the way it's like kind of like, you know, reflective, a little glare, a little shining particle, well not particle, a little shining effect, you know, kind of like right here on the gold and diamond. You see those things over here? Yeah, you see that thing? It's freaking shiny! And then right here we have the bedrock. The bedrock looks like obsidian, just extremely a little bit more darker and a little bit more like bubble-like effect. Kind of looks like sludge, you know, a little sludge effect, a little sludge, kind of like, you know, the little thing, oil stuff. You know what I mean? Right here we have the blocks, you know, the iron, the gold, the diamond, and the lapis block. The lapis block looks freaking cool. Yeah. Now I do love the way the stone and the moss stone look. I do love, again, like I said, the way the texture design is supposed to be looking like if you're actually having Borderlands 2 meets Minecraft, or Minecraft meets Borderlands 2, something in there, in that between area. You guys found that Easter egg, right? Inside the Borderlands 2 game? I freaking love it. So right here we have the clay, the moss stone, the bricks, the glowstone, the obsidian, believe that's netherrack and soul sand, and then the glowstone again. Then here's the glass block, here's the wood, you know, the wood tree blocks, the dirt, the sandstone, the gravel, the sponge, the wood block itself, the pumpkin, the mycelium, the TNT, and the jack-o'-lantern with a smile, with a so sad face, pobrecito. And then right here we have the TNT, like I said, it's just a bunch of dynamite stick together. Looks freaking cool. I actually love that. So right here again we have the netherrack. Here's a closer view of it, and here's the pumpkins, like if they were being farmed. Right here's the little wheat. I accidentally walked over my own farm, so I had to like replant them. So right here's the netherrack fence. I mean the nether fence. My mistake. Nether fence. And then right here's the gate again. And then right here's the portal to the nether. Now, because this is a 128 by 128, and it is a little bit like, you know, a little semi-lag frames will kind of like happen here and there. I'm using this with Optifine, so I'm trying to, you know, try to hope that it stays steady. So let's check out the nether. Come on, jump in there. Are you afraid? So let's let it load for a bit. Let's let it load. And... oh, I'm good. So it appears that these are the zombie pigmen. I'm not too sure if this is supposed to be the way they look. It seems like it is, but this is the Nether. Look at this place. Look at the way the Netherrack just like... dude, it's so cool. Look at that. When you're moving, it kind of gives you that little feeling like if it's actually moving itself. I'm gonna have so much fun with this texture pack. I don't even care if it's 128 by 128. So again, these are the zombie pigmen. I believe it's a glitch because I see their feet the feet are supposed to be on the head, I'm assuming. I'm not too sure. I'll probably figure it out when I see the zombie. And right here we have the blaze. That's freaking cool. I don't want to find a gas because I freaking hate the way the gas sounds. I keep telling you guys this before in my previous videos. I hate the stupid sound it makes. You know that stupid little It's not cool. You want to go to sleep hearing that thing at night? No thank you. No thank you. So right here we have the wood trees, and even the leaves have its own texture design. As you can see, there also are some little things. So take note that I am using this with Optifine. So if you notice some textures not being like actually connected together, it's because I'm using Optifine. It appears that some textures have been, you know, dependent on the whole like HD texture fix or the MC patcher, whatever you guys want to call it. So here we have the spruce tree. Then here's like a little slime. Here's the birch. And here's the jungle tree. Along with the vines, which is actually really... whoa, that's actually really cool. So again, here is the slime. I don't want to punch it because it's staying there. It's my little homie. It's just right there. Then right here we have the water. I do love the way the water looks, and it's actually really cool. Again, I'm a huge fan of like the way the texture design is actually like... it actually fits the way the whole Borderlands feel. I love the way this whole entire texture pack looks. Like, I don't even have to review the entire thing. Like, you guys can pretty much get the idea of how everything's going to be looking like. I mean, just look at the repeater. Some little realism texture design put in there. Right here's again the Netherrack. Wait, is it Netherrack or Soul Sand? Soul Sand, my mistake. Soul Sand. Right here's the redstone torch and the rail, power rail, the furnace, enchantment table. I mean, look at the book, man. Just take a look at this thing. That's freaking crazy. Here's the mostly used anvil, the partly used anvil, and then the, you know, freshly new anvil. Here's the jungle wood tree block that you get, and here's the jungle block itself. The emerald block, emerald ore, the emerald design in the middle. Look at that thing. That's freaking crazy. Just look at this thing. Here's the ender chest. Oh my god. Whoa. Look at that. You see that? Oh man, that gives me that feeling of when you go and fight those in Borderlands 1. I don't mean to like spoil it for anyone. You know when you fight those like alien space creature thingies? I can't believe I forgot the freaking name of it. I just beat this game a little while ago also. I played it again for like the third time, fourth time. Look at this animation is just freaking crazy. So right here we have the ender chest. Now if you guys are wondering, GUI has been changed. Even fonts wise has been changed. I'm freaking glad the GUI fits the whole inventory look that you get in the Borderlands and Borderlands 2 game. I'm actually very happy about that. Even the GUI on the bottom looks freaking crazy. Look at this. And then right here we have the snow panes that I have around the gravel. And now let's check out the picture frames that have items that I don't actually show you guys, but I show you them anyways. So we have like, you know, the milk, glass panes, picture frame itself, the mushroom, ball enchantment, slime ball, saddle, book and quill, paper. I believe that's supposed to be sugar. And then here's our, like the music discs. And then right here are the mob eggs. And then there's like, you know, the nether star, gold nugget, gold rod. I mean, your blaze rod kind of thing. Here's a cobblestone wall, moss stone wall. And here's a pot, skeleton, creeper, your actual skin that looks like a, I believe it's supposed to be a psycho, right? Yeah, psycho. It's a psycho skin. If you guys don't have one, the texture pack will supply you one, and it'll be the psycho skin. Right here we have the zombie. So it looks like it was a glitch. It's actually just the zombie and the zombie pigment. And maybe it's not completely, entirely completed, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be fixed. I'm not too sure if it's because of Optifine or it's because I'm not using MC Patcher. But usually when these textures come out looking the way they do, it's probably because it's not finished, or there was a little glitch inside the texture pack itself. So right here we have the wither, and then we have the, you know, the beacon. Now let's check out the mobs that I actually have spawned out for you guys. Now before the sun actually goes down, I actually want this to be in, you know, flat out daytime. So right here we have the wolves. Look at this whole texture design put into them. I love the way this thing looks. And here are the villagers. A little smudges on their faces, but it's alright. You can still tell that it's a villager. These guys are still going to rip you off regardless of how they look. It doesn't matter. And there's a slime inside the group of mushrooms. Look at the mushrooms. Mew. Right here we have the chickens. And then we have the pigs. They look all dirty. Look at their face. It's all derpy. I remember one has a saddle. Right here we have the sheep, and they turn their backs. Okay, it's cool. Whoa, look at the face. It's freaking ugly. Oh my god. Come on. Look at me. Look at that face. And then right here we have the cows. And now let me spawn out the other mobs that I didn't really go across. We already saw the Enderman, but I will show you them anyways, because I do understand that the end happens to always be dark. So let me just, grab the skeleton here. Whoa, I don't want to spawn no spiders. Screw spiders. Alright, that's a slime. Here's the Enderman. And now let's check it out. Let me just press F1, go right here to skeletons, and just spawn a couple. Or a lot. So right here are the skeletons. Look at this thing, that's freaking creepy. Oh my god. No, yeah, actually, you know what? It is creepy. That's actually really, really bad. And right here we have the zombies. So yes, it is a glitch between the zombie and the zombie pigment. I'm not too sure if it's probably coming from myself. Like I always say, usually the texture is either unfinished between the mobs, like the zombie and the zombie pigment. So right here we'll spawn the Enderman. Let me just spawn a few or two. So again, these are the Endermen right here. And now let's check out the creeper, because I don't remember actually seeing a creeper. Let me just spawn right here. Here we go. Oh look, there's a green one. But right here is the creeper. This is how the creeper looks like, and I actually do want to see how that green one looks. Oh, right here. It's just the same texture, just a different color. So these are the mobs. I know I didn't show you guys like all of them, but I'm pretty sure you guys get the idea. I did show you a blaze. I'm pretty sure you can get the idea of like how spiders look. Note to self, I hate spiders. Okay. So right here are the flowers, the roses and stuff like that. Here's the torches on the left and right. Your lighter color of wool on the left side. And then there's your darker color of wool on the right side. The redstone torches and the letter. I do love the way, again, the whole, texture design is actually fit. I'm actually amazed at the fact that, it's a 128 by 128 texture pack, but then again, I couldn't picture it any other way. I don't think a 32 by 32 or a 16 by 16 could give it justice. I personally think a 64 or a 128 itself will probably give this a full potential. But then again, there are certain things you also need. Optifine sometimes doesn't really fulfill those, the full, potential that a texture pack could also have. So again, those were the slabs that I showed you guys. Sorry that I'm talking over it. Right here are the stairs. Right here is the flowing water. It just seems to be flowing like extremely slow, which is alright. This texture pack is really, really strong, and I personally prefer a nice and slow water flow rather than a, like a fast water flow we usually see. So right there we have a cactus in the back. Here's the minecart and the boat. Both of them have been textured differently. The boat actually looks like it's made out of planks, and the minecart actually looks like it's been, built. And you can see the rail on the bottom that it's actually on top of. Now let's check out the inside with the wooden pressure plates, levers, trap doors on the bottom, and stone pressure plates and moss stone again. So here's the left door is the iron door, and the right door is the wooden door. Of course, it has a small little window. It's actually really interesting. The iron door has no window, it's just a solid iron door. So again, right here is the lava and the flowing lava. The still lava is actually really interesting because it does look like you're gonna just burn and crisp. You're never gonna come back out of there. And then right here we have the redstone wiring, which actually looks really cool. And there are pictures, different pictures. It's kind of hard to tell because, this is really, really textured. It's really designed differently. So right here we have the, the rails, power rails, piston. I keep trying to figure out why the sticky piston keeps glitching out. I'll try to figure that out eventually. Right here is another texture, another picture, and yeah. So right here again, I did say this is the glass blocks. It's more clear. You can't really tell when it's actually a block, but this is pretty much like the glass blocks right here on the top. And then right here we have the bed. Oh man, it's all raggedy. I don't want to sleep on that. I'd rather sleep on the floor. Look at this thing. Nah, but it's actually really cool. It's actually really interesting. It has some realism and some, cartoon-like base, the design that's actually been put. The pillow at least looks a little bit comfortable, looks all stitched up and dirty. The cake is always a lie, but since the cake is always looking like a lie, here's the frosting and your little cherry or whatever the hell you want to call those things. So right here we have the bookshelves, which is actually really cool. A few books, my kind of style because I don't like to read. Right here we have the brewing stand and a cauldron, and of course the water inside the brewing stand. And then we have our music block right here. And of course the music player is pretty noticeable, it has a little disc spot on the top. And now let's check out the stuff in here. Here's the leather, your iron, your chain, and your usual weapons, your gold, stone, iron and stuff like that. Here's your diamond, your iron ingot, your gold ingot, coal, raw cooked pork chops, and all that stuff, all that good stuff. Now let's check out this chest. You have the clock, the compass, the bone, bowl, Splash Potions, Eye of Ender, which looks freaking sick! Looks freaking sick! And then right here we have the Ender Pearl, and the Glistering Melon. Glistering. Now before I end this review, let me just grab out the diamond armor and the gold armor itself so I can show you guys how this looks. And it actually looks like it's going to be a little bit detailed. At least to make it look like, you know, you're playing Borderlands in a way. So let's check this out, let's go. Let's F1 this thing. Whoops. Alright, now let's F5. This is the gold armor. This is the freaking gold armor, right? That you're actually looking at me wearing is the gold armor. And just F1 so you guys can see this a little more clear. So again, this is the gold armor, which actually looks really cool. I actually do love the way that I have myself a little goggle. Now let me just press F1 again and go back into my inventory, get rid of the gold, and pop out with the diamond. Now let me just F5 and F1 out. This is the back side of the diamond armor, and this is the front side. It's freaking cool, right? I actually do love the way this thing is textured. It looks like I actually have shoes on. It's actually really cool. Well, anyways, you guys, hopefully you do enjoy this review, and hopefully you do enjoy this texture pack. Again, this texture pack is actually very strong, so don't be alarmed if, like, you know, your frames actually drop a little bit. But if I'm able to handle it, and some of you guys know the way my, you know, computer runs, if you've been watching my videos and you actually watch my videos and you actually see, like, you know, the whole specs of how my computer runs and generates the blocks and renders and all that good stuff, then you'll know whether or not this texture pack might be good for you if you're in the same area where I am when it comes to like frames per second, because I'm forced to use Optifine because I need those extra frames and I need those extra options to remove certain animations and certain details. And yeah. So anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much for the support. It really means a lot to me, you guys. I really do mean it. All the support, all the feedback, the likes, the comments, the favorites, the suggestions, the texture packs, or any mods that you want me to come across. Even like, you know, just talking to me, saying hello and stuff like that. So, I mean, you guys can follow my Twitter and my Instagram. I usually post like a bunch of random stuff anyways. Like on my Twitter is usually like rants and like questions and like either what I'm saying, I'm listening to music or whatever, you know what I mean? And Instagram is usually, you know, a little more, you can see what I have around or what I'm doing or interacting or what I'm eating, you know, because people like to post their food, and I decided to join that little trend a long time ago when I first got my Instagram. If you look at the very first picture, it's a freaking burger. So anyways, you guys, thank you again so much for the support. It really means a lot. Make sure to show this texture pack complete support. This texture pack deserves the attention, greatly deserves the attention. I personally find this texture pack to be actually very cool because I've been waiting for this texture pack since 1.8 beta. We're on 1.4.7 when the game was already released. So imagine that's actually quite a while ago, because I remember watching my cousin's videos back when it was like 6.3 I think it was, or I'm not too sure, but it's still quite a damn long time ago. So anyways, you guys, again, thank you so much for the support. That's the sun setting, and let me try to jump up and see if I can find the moon. Where's the moon? There's the moon. Look at that. See the moon right there? It's actually really cool. So anyways, you guys, take care, peace out, have a good week, and again, make sure to try this texture pack out. You might actually end up being able to run it for some of you guys who are in the same texture design as I am. And yeah, peace out, you guys. Thank you so much again. It really means a lot. Yeah.